Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you like my content, feel free to donate. There's an Amazon donation page. For you comer backers, welcome. So, I'm going to go through the comments this morning. Tildor says, don't be so hard on yourself, partner. Keep your chin up. Well, I'm going to say I'm going to be hard on myself, all right? It ain't about Joe. It's not about Zoe. Zoe's probably happy right about now that Chloe's no longer going to be here. She's gone April 30th. I still feel like I failed. But I also want to tell you before we start that I might get into a minor rant, okay? For some of you out there that's tuned into my channel, okay? I want to tell you guys first things first. At Coffee Time with Rita. I'm a big fan again for this coffee pot. I love it. Now, for all of you out there wondering what the big announcement is, I don't want any negative today. I don't want Zoe saying, oh, well, whatever, or Tildor posting something, or the big announcement is came into my email, so I want to make sure to read you the email fully. Okay. It's a short email, but it gets to the point. And you guys are waiting for the big news I'm about to tell you. I don't want to screw this up, okay? So, here we go. To my email on AOL. This came in yesterday from Fanny's husband, I would assume. Rest in peace, Fanny. Fanny died February 12th from cancer. So, Fanny Urban Homesteader, our own prepper, is no longer with us. Yeah. So, in memory of Fanny, thank you for all you do, Fanny, even in life and even in death. Thank you. You will always be memorialized in my heart as a true patriot of this country. Yes, so that's one of the big news pieces today. I will check the comments in a bit, but rest in peace, Fanny, Urban Homesteader. Krabby McBoozer. Oh, I must have had some. I'm going to leave it today just because it's funny. All right. So I know Pee Wee's probably going to listen to this earlier. So, anyways, it was something I needed to share. Another news article that I want to share with you, okay, is I got a couple things I'm lining up today to talk about radio news. Okay. I think this is going to be funny as funny can be. Okay. So one of the radio forum, actually, you know what? I'm going to go over to the radio forum while I'm talking to you guys because I got to answer this. Actually, I'm ready to answer it. I'm ready to stick Higgins' name in the hat yet again. Hold on. All right. All right. So let's get to it. So, anyways, Brother Higgins bought a radio. Yeah, you guys are sitting there going, okay, so what's so special about the radio? We paid $22 for it, okay? So today we're going to be talking about hand radios that are pieces of junk, okay? Let's just go low to high because I'm just going to open this up, okay? So you got this radio that looks pretty cool, right? Right here, right? Now let me just show you, say, right? So let me just share with you how stupid some people are when it comes to purchasing radios online. All right, this is a prepper's tool today. So Higgins goes and buys a UVI 5, right? Here's your Baofeng UVR 5, right? It looks pretty cool in my opinion. But you see where it says shipped by Amazon, right? Sold by Synchro, right? So they're charging $20 for this little ham radio, right? Unfortunately, the problem with the ham radio as a prepper is $20. What do you get? $20. What do you get, right? Shipped by Amazon and backed by Amazon. Now I'm going to show you today, because you guys want a longer video, and I'm going to rant too in a bit, okay? So every time you want to look for a radio, right? I got to find the right one, right? So, for example, Higgins turns around, right? And I'll just look for it, right? He basically goes and buys sold by Amazon, right? He's like, oh, you need to have shipped and sold by Amazon, right? Well, apparently, let's just say there's a scam going around, okay? I'm going to call it the Amazon scam, okay? You guys could sit there and say, oh, but Rita, it's not a scam. When I get done, you'll understand what I'm talking about, okay? The scam goes like this, okay? So far, every Baofeng I've looked at, right, is sold by a different company, right? So unless it is registered by, say, BTEC or Baofeng Inc. or whatever, they're not going to warrant it, okay? So a lot of you guys sit there and you say, oh, but I need my radios warranted. Let's just go down the list, okay? I just want to find something that, see, Baofeng is all spread out. Like this is Brie, right? $30 for that, right? It's a GSM RM radio. And Higgins bought it. He's like, oh, yeah, it does everything. I'm going to break the law. Da, 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 da. Being funny, okay? Fortunately, now that you look at this, right, it says ships by Amazon with a 5-year warranty, right? This one comes with a 5-year warranty. Yeah. So basically, you get this UVR 5. Looks cool, right? $35. Fortunately, 5-year warranty. But the problem with it is, again, it is not shipped by, by the company. So unless this company ships it directly, right? So a lot of you guys email me and you're like, oh, yeah, the UVR5, right? So if you go down the list of all the Baofangs I got saved under Baofangs, right? You have to look for one that says shipped and sold by. Otherwise, it might ship by Amazon, and then Higgins says, oh, I can only trust shipped by Amazon. Well, the same thing applies for radios in general, okay? So basically, and I'll get back to how I'm feeling about something else in a bit. So, I can go down the list, right? Fortunately, every Baofeng I've looked at has been shipped by Amazon, sold by someone else. And if it ain't sold by BTEC, then they're not going to give us the warranty, right? So, they're like, oh, yes, and a lot of people have asked me, when will it stop? And it won't, because if it's shipped and sold by, and it's not shipped and sold by the right people, then you won't know what's going on, So all these people sit there and they, you have to make sure it's shipped right by the right company, You can buy kits, you can buy other kits. That's what it is. So, a couple things I want to tell you, okay? So, Higgins and I have been doing some research on radios. You can find the UVR5s, where I'm on about 60% my entire, we're looking for UV5, So, if you keep going down, you know what? Here we go. We're getting to the 6-packs now. So, the 6-packs, right? $130. They're all shipped by not Amazon. So Amazon, apparently they don't want to see there's a little kicker, right? You buy 6 of these radios, right? And Higgins is like, oh, well, they're shipped and sold by Amazon. Doesn't matter. All right. So every one of these, Higgins will have to look up, where's where, right? So let's just get out of the Baofeng radio list because I want to go to, say, Retivas. Okay, let's go to Retivas for a second. Okay, this will be faster. Okay, so I'm trying to find for you guys an example. Okay, where's that one set that I was looking at? Here we go. All right, so Higgins and I was looking at this the other day. I was going to buy us, Okay, so this says shipped by Amazon, sold by Retivas Direct. So these would be having the full right here. See, let me just show you. All right. So, for example, on this aspect. So there you go. So for the aspect of the radios, right? Right here, this is it. So, So anywho, so these radios would be there's 5 channels, and it says shipped by Retivas Direct. I mean, $56, which means they probably would get pretty far. So, for example, that's what you're looking for. If you're not looking for something, now if you look down here, right? Shipped by Retivas Direct, right? The Retivas RTR5. So basically, it's the same Baofeng radio. It's just Retivas, and it's warranted by Retivas. So you see, when I put together this, you can basically see that you get 2 radios from Retivas, and so it works, so. And then I was looking for this. Again, anything that says shipped by. Now, we're not done yet, okay? I'm going to give you guys another example. Okay, this one's shipped by Retivas Direct. This one's Retivas Direct. And this one's Retivas Direct. Okay, so anyway, so when it comes to radios, for example, you guys are probably sitting there going, okay, as a tip, make sure to have it shipped where it's supposed to be. And I haven't fixed my radio list for a while. So I'm going to put my radio list back on the top. The reason I haven't done it yet is because, well, I put clothes hampers in my Christmas list. So apparently, just to let you know, I haven't looked at scanners in a while. I want to share with you a scanner tip too as a prepper. So the radio forum has said that unless you're buying direct from a dealer for a scanner direct, they're not going to insure it. So, for example, you buy Whistler and it's not from a Whistler direct seller and it's from Amazon. Basically, this is how they keep you from, yeah. So for example, this one here says factory outlet, right? So if you go to the factory outlet, and it says, 75 XLT Bearcat, right? Won't be warranted. The Dakota, again, not warranted. Again, you buy a radio that's not from a thingy. That's why the radio people basically say don't buy from Amazon. It's like this, right? So Higgins goes and buy an SDS 200 on Amazon, right? The SDS 200 is from Gava Goods, right? For example. Fortunately, if you look at the SDS 200, for example, where I'm working with Higgins, you can't see, you got to go down to sold by Northwest Authorized Dealer. Northwest Authorized Dealer is basically Bearcat Warehouse. So that would get you into the door. Now, Northwest thingy right here is it's basically Bearcat Warehouse, which means you buy from them, you're warranty covered. Yeah, so for example, this Whistler TRX2, for example, again, not warranted because it's shipped and sold by Amazon. So we're now learning, like this one says police scanner outlet. That's again another subsidy of Bearcat Warehouse. So basically, this is an authorized seller. So you would get the warranty for the 996P2. Yeah, but if you're buying a 325P2 that Higgins was talking about, you would have to, instead of paying the $329 or $332 or whatever it is currently, you would have to go down $339. You'd have to pay $20 more with the check mark for being a authorized reseller of United, so you can get it warranted, right? This one is completely and thoroughly out of stock. So apparently the Whistler 1040 sold out, and apparently everyone bought them out thinking it is a good digital scanner. Yeah. Okay, this one again is Whistler 1065 again. $259. Higgins would be like, oh, we're going to buy that, but he would have the distortion. So the problem isn't about the distortion so much, is it's sold by Amazon. You see, now this one, let me just put it to you this way, okay? Again, if you go to the police scanner outlet, right? The reason Amazon will turn around and sell what they want, right, is if it isn't shipped and sold by Amazon, then the warranty is no good. So basically, you buy a scanner, the warranty isn't good. So, for example, if I wanted a 15X Trunk Tracker 3, I would have to spend $169 to stack up another 15X, which I thought about getting another 15X for playing with other features. Now, for example, the 125 AT, okay, it's $114, but you have to pay $113 for an authorized dealer. So you see, they're literally basically saying, we'll sell it to you, but the new catch is, on the big news of prepping, is you don't get it warranted. Like this, sold from Amazon, right? $120 if you go through a Northwest dealer for the 30C. You see, I'm actually going down the list to tell you that this is what's going on in the world now. They'll sell it cheap, but they'll sell it to the point where if you aren't with a author, like this, none of the Whistlers are literally authorized. Yeah. Literally, the Whistler is not sold by an authorized dealer. So even if Amazon sells Higgins an analog, non-trunking conventional scanner, for example, then Higgins would basically be paying, more like this. You have to pay this one here is $92, right? It says right here, police scanner outlet, authorized dealer. That means for $92, you'll get a warranty on this. But if you don't want the warranty, then you're screwed, So technically, it is, like this here, it says here, shipped and sold by Amazon. You have to go down and look at this for example, the 365, what I understand. So that means anytime you're looking for a radio, you got to ask yourself, will it be shipped and installed? Unit in. Let me just go over to, let me fix my Christmas list real quick. Okay, here we go. So, for example, right, this is my Christmas list. I keep it updated. Radios, right? I just gave you an example. So, let me just go over here, right? So, say I want to buy the unit in radios again. They're actually down in price for once. Say I want to go down here, right? Problem with it is Unit in. I asked Unit in specifically because I bought them on Amazon this morning about buying a second set, right? Higgins is like, oh, I'm going to go buy a set. I'm going to be a happy Higgins. I'm going to be a happy Higgins. And then all of a sudden, what happened? Well, good old Higgy boy is now realizing the cheaper you go, the more likely you get screwed over in the insurance thing, right? Yeah. So there you go. Yep. So, anyways. So, got coffee still. Okay. So, anyway, so Higgins has learned that the radios, and I do have, again, a tip for you. Now, a lot of people emailed me. They're like, if you buy, say, Midland radios from Midland directly, and it's on Amazon and it's shipped, I emailed Midland. They will cover the warranty. But if it says shipped and sold by Amazon, let's just say you ain't gonna get anywhere. So that's how they get you. So everything you look for, you must look at it as a, if it's shipped and sold. So what I have to do is send Higgins, right, out to go through the radio lists for me and let me know what he sees on the FRS, GMRS, shipped and sold, because if they're not shipped and sold by the right people, you ain't going to get service. All right. You're buying basically a secondhand item, pretty much. They're just, Amazon could sell it as brand new. It could have been resealed in the box. So I want you guys to be very careful when you're buying things. They're not poop in my. So all my orders, like I said, for example, okay, Higgins is probably like, oh, yeah, you're doing great, doing great, you're wonderful. All right, so let me just go over here. I want to check on those radios. I had one that didn't come in, remember? Playing about. Okay, so, all right, so I bought this radio, right? Okay, so because I went through this, if I needed to buy a unit in 536, it would cost me $495 plus I'd get a warranty. This one, let me look at my invoice. It doesn't even say view order details. Okay, so I got mine through an authorized dealer, so because of it, it was completely and thoroughly warranted. Okay, so the one that was lost, let me view order details. This one, which never came in, said shipped and sold by Amazon. So basically Amazon was selling a Yeah. So basically, Amazon sold okay, I see what happened. Okay, so here we go. All right. Let me tell you the story. All right. Higgins is probably sitting there going, "Oh, stories." So I bought a 436 scanner, right? Amazon never sent it, right? And because they never sent the 436, or I should say, wasn't delivered, it was sent. Instead of basically turning around and basically saying, "Oh, well, it's life, right?" So one of the things that happened, right? I got to close out my Amazon my orders for a second. Here we go. So one of the things I wanted to share with you, right, is the fact that Amazon, frankly, sold, right, sold a all right, here we go. View order details. I'm just checking some about on Chloe thing because all right, so the scanner that Chloe got me, the 15X, literally it's got a warranty. Okay, so the only one that Amazon didn't have a warranty for was the 436. So even if it came, it would not be warranted. I mean, literally. I mean, so basically, whoever stole it, okay, because it was claimed it was delivered and it wasn't delivered. Whoever stole the damn thing, the problem is the problem is sorry, is the fact that it isn't warranted. So Amazon would not warranty it if it broke, even within 1 year. So, you know, so basically, if it and it wasn't shipped by an authorized dealer, it was shipped by. So, a little rant there. Now, for some of you out there, okay, time for me to do a mini rant with half a 4-cup coffee thing. I think it's 4 cups. So here we go. So there's a couple things upsetting me this morning, right? Tildor says, "Don't be hard on me." How should I not be hard on myself? The woman, let me ask you this, Tildor. I know you're going to make some smart ass comments later. So why don't we just lay it all on the table? What would you do? What would you do in the fact that Chloe literally ripped the manager a new butthole 8 ways from Sunday, then got a no trespassing order from Advocate One's office permanently, and then yells at Advocates 2 and 3's office, well, 2, 3, and 4's office. They don't, and then today I'm sitting here exhausted. I mean, I got up. Okay, you guys want to hear a rant? I'll rant. Okay, I got out of bed. Right, first thing I wanted was my coffee, but my bladder was full, so I basically turned around. I got out of bed begrudgingly. First thing in, Chloe's mounted. "I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to be homeless. What am I going to do?" And later, she offers me Jello. Cuts up a thing like this, right? Little thing like this, about square, about yay big, like, Jello. Cuts it up in squares and says, "Here, yours." She already ate like 6 boxes last night with Jello for herself. It's like, give me some more than this. I mean, literally, she didn't pay for the Jello. The food bank did it. She's like, "I eat it," and then yells and screams at me over every freaking thing. I mean, yells at me over. "Well, I need to clean, and you're not letting me clean." Really? That's funny because when I told you to clean, you wouldn't clean, so I'm exhausted. I mean, I'm physically exhausted. You just had an argument this morning. Oh, Higgins emailed me about the radios. Anyways. uh, Higgins says, "Get it while you can." You know the thing, right? The problem is again, if you shipped and sold by Amazon, again, they're unwarranted. So you got to find a dealer. But I don't want to go on and on and on about my rants. Okay, I want to finish this. Okay, so as a prepper, these are things that we need to know. However, just for the sake of the argument, I want to say yes. Hmm. Anyways, a lot of you have been wondering about my video. I um hmm hmm. So, anyways, I wanted to share that with you all. Yeah, about Fanny. That's why I was upset yesterday because I was checking my email and it came in and Fanny died February 12th from cancer. That's what she said. So there. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. It's been hard on me losing another moderator. So, anyways, I am going to go and log off. I got some stuff I got to do. So, um, but I will be in touch with you guys. So, yeah. So, anywho, would you please, keep me informed, everything else, and I would like to say thanks for tuning in today and about radio news and etc. So thanks for watching. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion, hit like, subscribe buttons, wholesome fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, your bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. Bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button, keep the comments nice. All we ask. Thank you. God bless you and everything you do.